Welcome everybody to the 49th latest and greatest episode of the Socially Conscious St. Louis podcast. I'm King David. I'm the host of this here kingdom. I am the ruler of this thing. I am the controller of all because I am the great Aquarius. No, but anyways, this is a platform for me to spew the bullshit off of my brain like Stone Cold says. And we have a lot of things that we have to talk about today because there's been a whole lot of tomfoolery going on. But before we get started, I would be an asshole if I didn't introduce my best friend, author of, what is it, 4 books now, Rebecca? Yes, author of 3 books and 1 on the way. Don't answer the phone, you know her brain is working and she going hard on them keys. But without further ado, you know as Rebecca, she is the author of Quarrels, and my best friend, Becky Quarrels. How you doing today, Becky?
I am good with my motherland head wrap on today.
Okay,
sort of.
Sway, I feel you. That's awesome.
Things good.
You are embracing your Africanness, my sister.
Yeah.
At least
David.
yeah.
What are you gay?
Are you gay? Says who says I'm gay? That nigga had to stop thinking.
Yo.
You are gay. Okay, everybody. There's this video that I can't necessarily say it's gone viral, but it's definitely been circulating throughout the internet. There was this Ugandan brother, and he was on a Ugandan news network, whichever one that was, and he was interviewing a gay life activist who is either a very feminine male or an extremely masculine female, and I'm pretty sure it's the latter. So he got confused. He was like, "Do you want me to introduce you as Mister or what?" So anyways, first question out of the gate. Dude say, "What are you gay?" And of course, the person responds back,
Who says I'm gay?
"Who says that I'm gay?" And then he stopped to think about it, kind of looked at her for a second. It was like, "You are gay." It's the most hilarious. It probably doesn't sound funny when we do it, but if you look on my IG page, I actually posted on my IG page, so everybody wants to go visit that. The Overweight Lover on IG. You can view that video. It's very hilarious, just the way the dude put it, and his vocal
He
inflection.
didn't hold back either. He was just like, "Look, why? Why are you gay?" Like, no, how's your life? How's the weather?
It's a
None of that.
question. I probably would have had a few more questions before we get to that, but hey, you gotta applaud his tenacity. Cause you know Africa don't play that gay stuff. They don't really play that gay stuff. Nope. That's what happened to old boy when his KY jelly got stuck to his little friend. Don't play that gay. By the sound of it, you would think that was an American woman, to be honest with you. A woman puts KY jelly in her husband, puts glue in her husband's KY jelly, you would think that's an American woman. No, that was an African sister. She didn't play that. Oh, nigga, you gonna cheat on me with a man? Oh, hell no, you gotta pay. She had to been plotting that for a while. Like, that ain't just some regular stuff you just come up with. But anyways, we talked about that last week. I just thought that was a nice comparison. You know what, Rebecca? There's been a lot of foolishness that's been going on in the news. There's Cardi B and her drug, rape, transsexual culture on the stripper side of the game.
Yep.
St. Louis police still doing what St. Louis police do. You know, Wouldn't be the Socially Conscious Podcast from St. Louis if we didn't get on them niggas, because them niggas is very foul. When I say very foul, very foul. I can't say all St. Louis police, but a whole lot of them. St. Louis has a long and deep racial history and tension, in the city. There's Juicy Justice Smollett. This nigga got off. He had 16 felony charges he got off? Oh my God. We get into it, nigga. We gotta get into it. But what I really wanted to get on, people, that is the Facebook notification. I wish I could turn that off. Anyways. So the thing that I really wanted to get on, Real Housewives Kenya Moore. And I always thought that she was dumb. Like, she's a dumb, smart, beautiful woman. So she dumb in most areas, but she's smart because she knows that it is her body that gets her to places in which she wants to be, and not her brains. Because obviously she is not the smartest. It's not the most intelligent book on the bookshelf. But Kenya Moore, she's 47. Ovaries didn't dry it up, apparently, but she got that long money. Husband got that long money, so, they could pay for the best treatment. No disrespect to her. She brought a beautiful baby girl into the world. Shout out to Kenya Moore. Anyways, that's enough of that. Right. Give it up, bro. Hey, you brought a beautiful baby girl into the world. I'm all for it. But one thing I am not for is unsanitary conditions in where I am eating. Well, actually, I don't like unsanitary conditions anywhere. Not even in the restroom. I don't want no unsanitary conditions in the restroom. Not in the store. Not in Walmart, nigga. Not at home. I mean, at least if it's at home, it's me doing the messing up, so I can understand that. But it ain't like some places I've seen. Now, you go to an establishment. You go to an establishment that is not necessarily upscale, but pretty much every establishment has these wonderful inventions called diaper changing stations. Fantastic, beautiful idea. Somebody, probably it was a black person, somebody came up with the idea to have these little baby changing stations at these restaurants. And these baby changing stations are there for you to change your baby. That is the purpose behind it. That is the reason why they're there. They're called baby changing stations for a reason. So you can change your baby. But Kenya Moore decided that it was a good idea to change her baby at the dining table at one of the restaurants in the New York airport. And by her...
That's right.
Yeah. In her words, she says that my daughter had a complete blowout. And a blowout pretty much means that her daughter had the BGs, the bubble guts, and just let it all hang out like Cool in the Game. She just let it all hang out. She had a blowout. Nigga, you gotta go. I'm an adult. Now, goddammit, I have blowouts too, but they on the toilet. I don't do blowouts, but that's a baby. She get a pass. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what babies do, okay? Babies and old people. I done seen some old people have some blowouts too. You be like, Lord, I'm glad I'm not
Mm-hmm.
DNA, but that's beside the point.
Say that. Say that.
So
Mm.
she thinks it's a good idea to pull out a chair and change her daughter at the table in which she was eating. And I can't remember if the tables had tablecloths on them or not. The manager came over to her, was like, hey, can't change your baby here. You know, we have stations in the restroom for that. By which Kenya was bewildered and caught somewhat of an attitude, wondering why I cannot change my baby at the table. Now, after she came through that ordeal of her not being able to change her baby in the proper baby changing area, she goes to her husband, who is some sort of like a restaurant manager, like he manages different properties or something. Whatever, dude's in that type of like restaurant, hospitality, bar type industry. So she asked her husband, who does work in New York, if it is okay for her to change a baby at the damn dining table. And he politely tells her, no, it is against the law in New York for you to change your children at the dining table. She's like, oh my.
She looking at him, call the police.
I never knew. Oh, I never knew.
I never knew.
I didn't know that. I did not know that. And her justification was nobody was in the restaurant. I should be able to change my daughter here because nobody's in the restaurant. You know, I'm just flabbergasted. The fact that normal people do not change their children at the table. I mean, maybe at home on the kitchen table, but or on the couch, maybe at a family member's house. But that nigga, to me, now this may sound odd, Becky, but to me, this sounds like somebody going to errands and your baby have a blowout and you decide to change your baby on one of their for rental. They're gonna be like, yeah, what are you doing, ma'am? Oh, that's okay. I'm just gonna change my baby. No, we don't do that here. You can't change your baby on this couch. Why not? Because it's unsanitary for one, and for two, we gotta sell. You can't have a couch smelling like shit. Gotta clean the couch.
Right.
You hustling backwards. You got to steam clean the couch before you can even sell that joint.
I'm ignorant. I'll throw something away fast. I know me. I throw it away before I keep it.
Ooh, some people need to learn how to throw stuff away. Like, you know, you got that one person in your family who old and they got their favorite chair and they've been pissing in their favorite chair for the past 15 years.
Man.
Time to throw that sucker away. Yes.
That's trifling as hell. How did you not know that you could change your damn baby on a damn table? That's just like I brought baby to your house and niggas, this is where everybody eats. You know, it ain't like the modern day eating where kids eat in their room, kids eat in the living room, kids eat outside. No, everybody comes to the table and they eat. And then you decide it's a wonderful idea. I come in and I say, okay, my baby didn't shit it all over itself. I'm just going to change my baby right here at the table where everybody come and eat. So that's all a blowout is. The baby done pooped everywhere. It's more than likely it got up the baby's back, maybe down the baby's legs. The baby done soiled their clothes because they done had a complete blowout.
You're going to need a half a box of wipes, nigga, to get that baby clean.
For real. For
You're
real.
gonna have to put your baby in the sink. We're gonna have to wash your baby in the sink now. Draw the water and put your baby in the sink. Use some of that soap on the wall so you can wash it. Never mind.
Let me tell you, so my friend's son was a baby, and he had to go out. Nigga, she, she took him out. It wasn't, matter of fact, it was the guy that I was dating at the time. We was at her house. And when her son had a blowout, I think he was about 9 months. He took him outside and rinsed him off with a fire, not with a water hose.
These your friends.
Rinsed him off with a water hose, and then brought him in the house and gave him a bath.
Hell no.
That's just trifling. That's trifling as hell.
I have a question for you. And I just about this. She felt it was okay to change her daughter at the dining table. So, at what point was Kenya gonna go to the restroom and wash her hands? Please answer that.
Man, and you could have just went and did all that in the back.
Could have went to the bathroom and washed your hands. So you change the baby at the table, but you're not gonna go to the restroom? Or was she gonna go to the restroom after she changed her baby, just to come back? And you didn't know in the 47 years of your existence? This is why I say she's a dumb broad. First of all, you'd almost have to be a dumb broad to do Real Housewives. Let's just put it like that.
To do what?
I said you'd have to be a dumb broad to do Real Housewives anyway, as far as I'm concerned. But is she going to the restroom to wash her hands? Or I'm trying to figure it out. Like, I'm trying to.
And then you got other people in this restaurant that's eating. Like,
she said,
when babies have blowouts, that stuff smells disgusting.
In her defense, she said that there was nobody in the restaurant. So basically, it might have been a person, a couple people here and there, but it really wasn't nobody in the restaurant. That's why she felt it was okay.
That's stupid.
That's unsanitary, yo. What the hell is your problem?
It's very unsanitary. And then it's like, what if somebody saw you change your baby diaper and they decide to not go to the restaurant because they see you and they smell shit everywhere? The people could lose business. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's an airport restaurant, so they nothing lose too much business without the airport doing something about it. That is a fact. But she's 47. And you didn't know that you couldn't change your baby at the table? Like,
I just think that's it. She used that as a
are you that lazy? And I think, the restaurant did not have a bathroom, which would make sense because it's an airport restaurant. But at the same time, if there's an eating place, there's a restroom nearby. If you go to the Galleria, there's a restaurant. There's a restroom by the food court. You go to any mall, there's a restaurant, food court, restroom, Generally, when you go to a restaurant, there's a restroom there for you to use. I understand that you're at an airport and it is a slight inconvenience for you. to get up out of your seat to take your daughter to the restroom that is not inside of the airport restaurant. But generally, I would assume that there's one nearby. Like, you wouldn't have to walk all the way to the other side of the airport just to change your daughter. I'm pretty sure where there's a restaurant, there's a toilet somewhere nearby. So what she should have done as an adult with any sort of brains, which clearly she doesn't have, because, you know, this pretty much proves that she's not the brightest bulb in the box. And she wasn't in the box when I used to watch Real Housewives, but I got tired of that ratchetry. Like, I'm surprised she got wiped up in the game. I don't know how that happened. She an old hoe.
She ain't gay. She ain't married.
She an old hoe. An old hoe. I don't know how the hell she got wiped up in the game. These niggas, man. Brings me to another point, you know. But, you know, I would have simply told the waiter or whoever, like, hey, I have to leave to go change my baby. I don't know.
Right. Right.
You know, she wasn't specific on when it happened. Like, did she already eat? Was she eating? Or has the food not came? But let's just say the food came. Or the food had not come. Let's just say the food didn't come. And you know that it was probably on its way out. I would tell the waiter or whoever, like, hey, can you just keep it in the bag, keep it warm so I get back? You know, I should be back 5-10 minutes max. Or if she was eating, maybe you could have finished up eating, paid your tab, and then go change your daughter. Because, I mean, they shit. It ain't going to hurt them to sit in a diaper for a few more minutes. Like, you know, it's not going to make a bigger deal. But who raised you? What the hell is your problem? And who wife?
Who raised you?
Why would you wife her up? And then again, on the dude side of the game, why would you wife her? Why would you wife her up? Take this old asshole out of the game. Must be some millionaire. Why would you wife up this old hoe? Take her out of the game.
This is what I don't understand. How did she not know? And her husband owns a chain of restaurants.
Nigga.
Like, it doesn't, what she's saying don't make sense.
Nigga, that is irrelevant. The point I'm making is, what kind of nigga not only decided to put a ring on it, but also skeet all up in them guts? I wouldn't want her. That's just like Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian left the whole hotel room and left the baby inside the hotel room. What kind of man thinks about impregnating a woman like that? Someone who's going to be negligent about your children. That's the question. But these are probably the same dudes who got drugged and raped by Cardi B and trannies. These male simp, nigga, I ain't never been nobody type of dude, but now I got money. I got influence. I'm still a goofy ass nigga, but now I'm a goofy ass nigga with money. One dude say that Cardi B got him for $850, a Gucci belt, and something else. And that all that nigga remembers is he was already drunk. They went up to the room. He was already drunk, so he had to piss before they, did the damn thing. She slips something in that nigga drink. Unbeknownst to him, he drinks the drink. Next thing he know, he wakes up and he naked and all his shit is gone. Who raised you? Men. First of all,
that's crazy.
I know that strippers get paid to do private parties, including sex and whatnot type of activities. We know this is what hoes do. Most strippers are hoes, to be honest. They just hoes in the strip, not hoes on the strip. That's the only difference. You got to be some kind of stupid. Now, I am not absolving Cardi B of her sins. We'll get on Cardi B in a second. But, you got to be some kind of stupid to mess with a chick you just met who's a stripper, who has agreed to go with you up to the hotel room. You already all your cash and your money, and you got. Nigga, that's an old hustle. Ice Cube talked about that. I think on the Predator album. I think it was the Predator album. It was the same principle. The only difference is instead of having niggas run up in your house or run up in your hotel room, Cardi B basically did all the work herself. You remember the song, "You Can't Trust a Big Butt and a Smile." Yeah, that's the old style. Basically, he talking about how these goof-ass niggas get some money, get a little bit, get your chain, get your little car, out here flashing their money to these hoes. And money to hoes is like a magnet, Becky, Hoes see that money, they can smell it, nigga. They can feel it in they blood start to boil up when they smell some money. Like, oh, there's some money in here. Oh, that's that goofy ass nigga right there. Get the nigga naked and shit. Have him lay on the bed. You go in the bathroom and freshen up, quotes. And unbeknownst to you, nigga, she done unlocked the door. She hiding in the bathroom. The niggas come rob your ass. And then now you sitting here looking stupid. And you naked. That's the same he did. Only difference is she got you all by herself. Only difference is she drugged you, nigga, knocked you out. Why? I'm just trying to figure out why. What is y'all's obsession with? What are men's obsessions with the ratchet woman? Yeah, ratchet women can, be good looking and, they pussy probably good and, all of that good stuff. But why? Even if you is going up to the hotel room with the chick, nigga, like, you can't hide your money? Like, put your wallet up, something, nigga? Like, really? Is this what we doing out here, Becky? What's wrong with these guys? Same type of guys that continually lets their woman disrespect them, and they stay in a relationship. I done seen it before. These beta males, these feminine ass niggas. Feminine asses, bro. Be thinking what they did. Anyways, Becky, these niggas, man.
Is that what they doing?
I'm trying to figure it out. Like, bruh.
Hey man, I had this conversation with a coworker about a month ago, and we were talking about, just women, how they carry themselves. And I just asked them, I said, why is it that men would date the most unstable women? And those the ones y'all keep tend to get pregnant, etc. He talking about, man, there's something about. I said, I heard that crazy women have the best sex. I have yet to hear a man tell me that ain't true.
I have heard that.
And I'm like, but the thing is this. I said, but they have to have the best sex because they know they ain't shit. So they have to overcompensate. That makes sense. To me, that's how I think of it. They have to overcompensate. And
I don't know. Some niggas be like,
dudes be like, the steak is so great. They don't want to let it go. They just stick it with their feelings.
Some niggas love crazy women. Like, for real. They be like, oh, nigga, if a bitch don't stalk me at least once, I don't want her. Huh?
That's crazy. That means so wrong with you, bro.
Is that what we're doing now? She got to stalk you? She got to slash tires one time? Look, I'm just saying, nigga, she don't slash a nigga tires. She don't really love you. What? Nigga, you hella dysfunctional, bro.
Yes.
Dysfunctional. If you wanted to sleep with a hoe, nigga, you could have went to Las Vegas, nigga. Prostitution is damn near legal. If it ain't legal already, where you can go to a fine establishment and choose from the finest of pussies. But no. You have to get the stripper in the club. Me too. Cardi B is definitely wrong. Cardi B is wrong. Cardi B is absolutely wrong. Absolutely. And if Bill Cosby gets charged, Cardi B should get charged too. And all
defending her, saying that they don't think it's fair if she get charged. That she was just young, and you see how remorseful she was on the video, and she was crying, saying that that's what she used to have to do, and we need to just give her a pass.
You didn't have to.
That's what they say.
You didn't have to do that. You are in, or let's just put it like this. Cardi grew up, where's she from? The Bronx? Somewhere? Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
From New York. Some sort of Dominican. I think a lot of Dominicans is up in the Bronx, so I think that's where she's from. You probably grew up in projects. I get it. You came from nothing. You want to come up and get your money. We get it. We understand. But let's not act like Cardi B is any different from anybody else. Nigga, you come from the same struggle that everybody else come from, nigga. And they didn't have to drug nobody and rob them to get out. That's not to say they didn't do things, but they didn't have to drug and rob, nigga. I had to get the best producers, and I had to get the best engineers, and I had, bitch, you didn't have to do nothing. The only reason why you had to get the best producers and engineers is because you yourself are shit. Cardi B is a horrible rapper. Only reason why she's halfway of a rapper is because she be stealing everybody's styles. I don't even like Kodak Black, but she stole Kodak Black style on Bodak Yellow. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You know, she was black. Oh, she was black. If Cardi was black, Rebecca, talk about if Cardi was black. How everybody would be on it, bashing her right now if she was black.
I agree. They'd have canceled her ass. Just like they did Chris and Michelle when she sang for Trump's inauguration.
She deserved to be canceled.
Her career ain't been her career ain't been right since then.
It wasn't right before.
Her career has not been the same since then.
It wasn't right.
I mean, it wasn't all the way right, but I'm just saying it wasn't as bad as it was. It ain't as bad as it is now.
She kind of deserved that though, but yeah.
But it's just the thing. But still, like, if she was black people would have gave up on her. They'd have put her in the cancel culture. This whole cancel this person, cancel that person, all this other type of stuff. Exactly. And they'd have canceled the hell out of her. She was black. And we as black people don't give our own people enough credit. We quick to cancel our own people, but not cancel Cardi B.
Man,
Just saying.
that's messed up. And that's true. Now, a lot of people say Cardi is black. I've seen videos of her saying that she is black, but then I'm pretty sure for every video that she says she is black, there's another video that says she isn't black. So, you know, like most people, they like to play both sides of the field. Oh, I'm white, I want to be down, and I can slum it up and sleep with black women. Not all white people do this. Just some. Oh, they're cool. They down with you. Until they grow up and get on some real white people shit. They get up on you. You no longer the hood white guy. You're Steve from accounting.
Right. Right.
You no longer S-Dog. You Steve from accounting. And I think that's what a lot of people do, man. I think that's part of a bigger issue. A lot of people want to be black when it suits them. Even black people. Black people want to be black.
Facts.
Oh, I'm black now. I'm black. I'm black, y'all.
You want to be black, it benefits you at the time.
I've noticed that some Africans do that. You know, like, you know, oh, we are brothers. We are brothers. Not all, because I'm not going to say that all Africans do that, because I know some cool-ass Africans, Haitians, Jamaicans. You know, I done met a whole wealth of different black people from the Caribbeans and whatnot, and from over on the continent, and not everybody's like that. It's some really good, genuine people out here. But then you could say that about Arabs, Chinese, despite what the greater Chinese community is doing in our neighborhood, and the Arabs. Individually speaking, there are good people. But some of these people want to be black. You want to be hella black. Oh, done with Trump. Done with Trump. Until Trump do something specifically for some Africans, or something that's going to benefit them Africans. And then all of a sudden, well, I don't know these niggas. I don't know these niggas.
Right.
I am not with them over there.
Right.
I do not know. No, I do not know this black Akata. Some of them do that.
Right.
Like, I seen, you know, try to talk to some Africans. Like this one dude, this older guy, Kenya. Tried to talk to him a month ago, 2 months, or something like that. I was like, okay, you from Africa? Yes. Where are you from? I am from Kenya. I was like, okay. All right, how long you been over here? Well, I've been over here 3 years, whatever. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. So I'm like, what's your home, man? Like, it's a beautiful country. Yes. Okay. So why you leave? Get extra quiet. I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure that Africa is a beautiful continent. I'm pretty sure that Kenya is a beautiful country, nigga. But if Kenya was so great, why are you here in America? You be hearing crickets.
Have you found anybody that's ever answered that question?
You know what? I've only asked him, actually. I never really had to get a chance to ask. I'm going to start asking that, though. I'm going to be like, yeah, so, you know, why are you here? You know, your country's so great. Not saying that it isn't, but, you know, let's just be honest. A whole lot of Africans are coons. I'd say the majority of Africans are coons. And I say coons because you're afraid to step to the powers that be. And that's pretty much everybody but us black Americans, to be perfectly honest with you. Because we really the only ones that really bang on the system. There's been a few revolutions here and there. You know, outside of 1804 with the Haiti situation, they haven't really bucked up against the system since then. So we really kind of out here by ourselves. There's a few African leaders. But I mean, it's like what? Billions of Africans on the continent? And there's a handful of whites and Chinese in there? And y'all let these motherfuckers take over?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I understand what happened from a historical context. You got pushed out of, you know, Egypt, and you got pushed out of Morocco, you got pushed out of a lot of those northern African countries by Arabs, white Arabs. You got pushed into the interior of Africa. I get it. Then white people came up from the south. White people all up in South Africa. So they pushed y'all niggas into the interior in Africa. I get it. But damn. Chinese opening up whole police stations. Got restaurants in which black people aren't allowed. Oh, we the majority. How can you open up a restaurant on our soil and we can't patronize your business? Or matter of fact, why would you let them open shop anyway? You know, but so I'm just looking at it from that, like, man, like we again did something. Them, us, we should do something about this system, nigga. That, you know, and bringing this back to the whole Cardi situation, like, nigga, we got to do something about this bullshit. We have to do something about the people who feel like it's cool to be black when it suits you. I don't care if you are black. I don't care if you are a brown-skinned descendant of slave or whatever the hell it is that you want to call yourself these days. Seems like black people get a new term every 20, 30 years. We was niggers, we became free, we was Negroes, then we became colored, and then we was black and proud, and now we ADOS, and, you know, another 30 years we're going to have a new term. So we're having a bit of an identity crisis. But why do we feel it's okay for people to jump in and out the culture like that? Especially Cardi. Who is she? She's on the hip-hop culture side of the game, she's horrible. Horrible. Like I say, you needed the top producers. Why? Because you're not talented. When you have no talent, you have to have the top producers. Why do you think these white people paying off these colleges? Becky Sue from Full House. Why Becky Sue from Full House was taking all them bribes and shit and paying people so they kids can get into college? Because you know your kids are not that talented. Their GPA sucks.
Yeah.
They don't play ball. You know, that's basically a nigga thing. Nigga, you play ball. Don't think. You just play ball. Run the ball, nigga. Dunk the ball. So they realize that their kids are not that talented. That's why them white people be donating millions of dollars to their college. Or to the college of their choice. Because they're not that talented. On the hip-hop side of the game, why would you allow a Cardi B to come in, and I feel like she don't even really appreciate the culture? Because there's nothing original about it. And black women love Cardi B. I don't get it. Black women love everything but themselves. Not all of you, but some of them. I see more black women with Marilyn Monroe shirts than I do with Nina Simone, Lena Horne, or Dorothy Dandridge. Somebody black. I see more black women with Marilyn Monroe shirts. Oh, you saying we can't wear Marilyn Monroe shirts? No. I'm just saying, if you're going to wear a shirt with Marilyn Monroe on there, you need to wear 3 shirts with black women on there. That's all I'm saying. Cardi B should be canceled. She should be locked up. I think she should go to jail. I think, they can put her in Guantanamo Bay for all I care. I just hate the fact that, not only are you disrespecting hip hop, which I absolutely love, she's not the only one, but then you disrespect black people. Just ratchet, just nasty. You can see where off that head at. Obviously, your ass ain't thinking. Wifed her up. There go another nigga. Wifing people up. Taking her hoes out the game. Deciding to have babies with them. Where the old niggas at, Rebecca? Where the old players at? We need the old players to come back. You know, the old players with the pantsuits that be 4 sizes too big. The button-down shirt. The little straw hat. And them gators. Where them old school players at? You know the ones that I'm talking about, Rebecca. You got some uncles in your family still dressed like that. Where the men's at?
Yeah, man.
Men's.
Not men with an M, but men's with an S.
Men to guide these young brothers from making these mistakes. I'm tired of seeing these young wife up these hoes.
Wife these hoes.
Jesus Christ. It's always the niggas with money.
Ain't nothing gonna change.
Well, no, I can't say.
Media
You ain't got
is at an all-time high in this sense.
Man.
People really out to try to be what they think and what they see. Everybody trying to get back, so to speak. And if you gotta wipe up the ratchets, gotta wipe up the ratchets.
Hoes were never
do what you gonna
taken out of the game. What happened?
Huh?
Hoes were never meant to be taken out of the game. What happened?
I tell you this, hoes, bread will go moldy before hoes get old. Hoes will never be old. Hoes and hoeing. People just find a new way to do it. It's Instagram. Hoes will never go out of style. Yep.
You know, and it ain't even so much the fact that you're a hoe per se.
Oh.
Not the fact that you're hoeing, it's the fact that you carry yourself like you hoeing.
Like a whore.
Like a whore.
Some people...
You look at them Instagram
look,
girls.
some people can't help who they are. They got to carry themselves like a whore. They can't help who they are.
They can. They just don't want to. You could change yourself. If you truly wanted to, you can change. You can make that change. Talk to Michael Jackson side again. You make that change. If you really wanted to. Like, just, it's just like I say. It's in a man's nature to sleep with multiple women. It's just in the man's nature. Does he have to do that? No. You don't have to do that. You choose to do that. We have the same propensity for light and darkness as everyone else. You just enjoy doing that. Why? I don't know. Frankly, I don't even care. Fuck Cardi. Think that bitch deserves it, and then she gonna get it. And Jussie Smollett too. Jussie Smollett getting off. Fuck him too. This nigga done embarrassed himself, his family. That nigga done embarrassed everybody on Empire. Lying, MAGA country, hand his trainers to do that by, well, we don't have no proof. Look, the proof is in the pudding. The boy is tired. Put him down. like an old dog. Go ahead and put Jussie down. Go ahead and put old Yellow down. Go on, get rid of him. But the nigga was facing 16 counts and he got off. Which makes you wonder what's going on with the system. Is he truly innocent? Did the Chicago prosecutor's office drop the ball in their prosecution of Jussie? The brother was facing 16 counts of felony charges. And all the charges got dropped. Is it because he's black? Is it because he's gay? Is it because he's famous? Is there a gay mafia? Did the mafia get Jussie Smollett off? Because I would argue that if he was a heterosexual male, a heterosexual black male, I believe that he would have gotten all 16 of them charges. I could be wrong.
Think so?
I think so, man. Something doesn't add up. Something doesn't add up. Now, I honestly thought 16 felony charges was a bit much. I mean, he could embarrass himself to the point where you should just slap a nigga with a fine and some community service. But since them niggas wanted to pursue criminal charges, how the hell you drop 16? 16? Sweet 16?
They said he...
One, not two?
They said that he forfeited his bail. And on top of forfeiting his bail, he traded it out for community service. That's how they say he was able to drop 16 counts.
Bullshit. Felony.
And
felony.
This is what I think he did to CYA himself with them Nigerian trainers. I think all this was planned. I honestly, in my opinion, I think it was planned. I think what he did was he reached out to them brothers like he wanted to get in shape and get fit. He went along with the transactions, this and that. Paid them $3,500. Or might not have necessarily even paid them in the beginning, and eventually paid them. And I think his services to him was really paying them to set up the situation, but to make it look like he was trying to get fitness services on the low. But I said, even if that was the case, and he CYA'd himself, it still doesn't explain how they got his credit card to buy all the extra stuff to do the robbery. Unless he gonna try to say they stole it from him. I'm just saying. I think he planned it. In my opinion.
You think any?
Huh?
Of course he planned it. Ain't nobody just going out of their way to kidnap you on the coldest day on record in recent Chicago history. At 2 a.m. with bleach, a rope, and some maggot hats. Ain't nobody doing that. And yeah, white people like it cold, but no white folk at that time. Ain't nobody out there that early in the morning. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. And then they black. So what's the two Nigerian dudes, MAGA country, and they gonna kidnap you? Nigga, that don't even make no sense. Like, first of all, nigga didn't think that shit out. Just is another dumb dude. You should have thought that shit out. And then, second of all, $60,000 an episode. Come on, G, you getting $60K an episode. That's more than what a lot of people make in a year. Yeah, that's more than what most people play in a year. So you say 60,000, and let's just say Empire has 10 episodes. That is $600,000 just for the short few months time span in which he did the Empire. Just throwing out some numbers. My thoughts are, you must be dumb because you greedy. Or maybe he's another one of them cats who really not that talented. Like, he can act. Haven't really seen him act anything outside of Mighty Ducks and Empire, so that's a big time span. I've seen his sister in more stuff than I've seen him, to be perfectly frank. And then I know the dude can sing. And wasn't he supposed to have some sort of music career? I'm not sure. But nigga just didn't think nothing about it. He didn't think none of this out. He just came up with ideas like, oh, yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that. He think it out. But I think that what he's getting paid... Did you just disconnect? Becky? So, St. Louis cop poses for picture with dead body of black man. And on August 8th, 2016, Kim Staten's son, 28-year-old Omar Rahman, was found dead in his home in Pine Lawn. The medical examiner has ruled his death an accidental drug overdose. However, Staten says that she has barely heard anything from the police regarding the case. She says, I really don't know actually what happened to my son. To make things worse, weeks after Rahman's death, a photo depicting the scene of his death was leaked out. In the photo, an unarmed officer can be seen holding Omar's arm while posing for a picture, giving a thumbs up. That's it. That's the whole article.
Wow.
Jump in anytime.
That's sad.
North County Co-op cop, to be honest. To be factual. Pine Lawn, North County Co-op.
Mm-hmm.
You got nothing to say? Becky?
That don't make no damn sense. Straight up, that makes no damn sense at all. Like, it's almost like that situation where didn't somebody get lynched in North County?
A couple of people.
Saw somebody got lynched in North County and the police was taking pictures next to the body or something like that. It's like, but it does not surprise me.
Oh, he was giving the thumbs up.
It's just to be 1,000%. It doesn't surprise me.
Goes back to the old saying, a good nigger is a dead nigger.
Come on. And they still treat us according to such. And the people that try to act like they don't are either coons or just dead damn blind. I can't believe people really live their life with rose-colored glasses in that sense.
But
people out here getting killed. Okay.
We still shooting choppers at each other. But yet y'all niggas ain't shooting choppers when the motherfucker come in your hood.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Just like
that's facts.
I came home the other day. Man, police hopped out of nowhere. Came out from everywhere. From behind the house, in front of the house, from up the street, from down the street. Niggas came out of nowhere.
Damn.
Yeah. Ran, I don't know what dude was doing, but if the police moving on you like that, and all of them was unmarked cars, nigga, you did something. Or was doing something, I don't know, I don't care. Good riddance, nigga. Bye.
Yeah, they've been following you for a minute.
Yeah. But the reason why I mentioned that is, why are we not doing that? When some shit jump off, when somebody is attacking one of our women, or somebody is unjustly attacking you as a white person or a police officer or whoever, why we not doing that to them? Knowing damn well you see somebody doing something. Maybe it's a generational thing. I don't know. It's just like homeboy who was beating up on that 79, I think she was 79-year-old woman on the subway, stomping on her, kicking her all in the face. And
I saw that.
And I mean, nobody got up to do anything. Nobody. Oh, that's terrible. Oh God. Oh, that's horrible. But nobody got up to do nothing. Like, I'm not much of a fighter. You know, I'd rather not fight. But at the same time, it wouldn't matter if the lady was black, white, Chinese. Now, if she had said some racial slurs, I might have to look the other way. Old people. Told my cousin, he took this video, I guess he works in a nursing home. Took a picture of this video, this old white man was in a wheelchair. Yeah, you niggers, and niggers. And he was angry. I said, nigga, I'll go in his room and put a pillow over his face. Oh, he died in his sleep. He went peacefully. Oh, nigga. But yeah, nigga, I would have had to jump in and beat his ass. I'm sorry. Even if I lost, even I had to throw a couple bullets his way. Shit, hey, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna try to go out with a fair one first, though. But why we doing that, man? These cops continually do this. St. Louis cops got that bad. Well, they got this racist shit. St. Louis got long, deep racial history. Used to sell slaves right on the riverfront. So, you know what it is. Wow.
Yeah.
That's but yeah, we steady beefing about blocks and sets. And, I stay on the 5300 block of Geraldine, nigga. Well, I stay on that 5200 block of Geraldine, nigga. The fuck? They had a shoot not too long ago. I must have not been home. Or I must have been in some good ass sleep. Because it missed me. I don't know. But damn, we steady shooting up each other. But we not shooting them. Niggas are legitimately afraid of the cops. There's strength in numbers, bro. For all of us, or at least a good number of us, stepped out. Because, I mean, figuratively, if you see 1, 2 cops, bro, if you get 2, 3 niggas hop out with some choppers, then, them cops gonna think twice about doing that. But y'all let them niggas do whatever you want to do, but yet you want to go so hard on the black man, but you don't want to say shit about the cops. You want to go so hard on the black man, but you don't say nothing about them Chinese all up in Uganda and Africa. You want to go so hard on the black man, but you didn't say them Latinos doing a Motown tribute. You don't say Cardi B being ratchet and appropriating cultures. You don't say nothing about that. Black people, you have a problem. That gets on my nerves. Our people, man. I can't say all of us like that. We definitely not all like that. There's a few good people out there, and you meet them, and you can kind of feel that kindred spirit. Like, yeah, nigga, all right, right on.
But we were raised, because I remember, like, if I brought around people who didn't really. No, I can't think of no friend except for one that I've had that was like in the gang or affiliate with gangs like that. And when you bring those type of people around my family, it was more so like, oh, this dude a nerd, or they weird. They act like they white, this and that. Like, we've been conditioned to believe that this is the way we should be in order for black men to exude masculinity. From what I've seen. It's just a sad thing, man. Like, who gives a damn about a color? Who gives a damn about a block? Like, this dude tried to explain to me that being in a gang, what did he say? Being in a gang is the ultimate way to show your love for your community. I was like, that's got to be the dumbest I ever heard. Just based off the fact that most gangs, you got to kill somebody, you're going to sell drugs, this and that. So the same community that you say you love is the same community you killing and getting addicted to drugs. Help me understand how that works. How does that show love for your community? If anything, you telling me you hate yourself and you hate your community. He couldn't do nothing but turn around and walk away. Now, I don't know if he could walk away because I called him up, or if he was angry, or if it was a combination of the two. Either way, the brother just turned around and walked away. I don't know, man. I think it's all stupid. We spend so much time killing ourselves that we don't help ourselves. All because I live on the 30 in the block.
Right. But yet you won't.
I ain't representing Natural Breeds Kings Highway. I ain't representing Kasu. I ain't representing the 8s, which is basically the Cochrans. For those what the 8s are, that when the Cochrans was there,
right?
The Cochrans was the projects, the Blue Mars was the projects, and the Cochrans was the 8s. So it was always the 8s against the Blue Mars, that kind of thing.
Yes,
that's the history of St. Louis. A little tidbit of history of St. Louis coming from somebody who was born and raised in the Cochrans. So
facts. I was raised in the projects.
In my project.
So this next question comes from a YouTuber's name is Shock Hauser. He says a real problem with black people is we need to stop making babies we can't feed. This is a real problem in Africa, and African Americans. Talk about this, please. So, Rebecca, do you believe that there's a problem with blacks, Africans having babies that we cannot afford? Go.
Hell yes. That video, I don't know if you saw this video I sent you. This black, dark, and I hate to say it, she was a dark-skinned black girl. And she on a blind wig, piercings all over the place. She made this video and said, I just want to thank my baby daddy, the government. Thank you for giving me my $1,500 in food stamps and my money, welfare taking. You do a great job taking care of kids. My rent on $2 a month. And I was like, oh my God. I wanted to be her because I'm like, bitch, this ain't the government. This is our money. Bitch, all your baby daddy. Are you kidding? Like, bro, I'm 100%. 100% believe that we out here making babies we cannot nowhere near or to take care of. A lot of people say, man, a baby shouldn't be planned. A baby should just be a spirit of the moment. Bullshit. If you struggling to take care of you, how are you going to take care of a kid? Oh, that's right. Because my backup plan is food stamps and welfare.
Okay.
Like.
All right. Good. Like, go ahead. Get it. Speak on it, nigga. Speak on it. Go.
I
of the
know
moment,
so many
baby.
people.
We out here having these spur of the moment, baby.
Like, I know somebody had 5 kids, 4 baby daddies, high school diploma, no type of real education. You didn't even graduate from high school. Not saying you got to go to college, but you can't even work a good job. And you born in a family that say, all you got to do is go down there to the welfare office and apply for their food stamp. This bitch was getting $1,500 a month in food stamps. $1,500. 15 on it. Food stamps.
To verify your identity.
And almost $1,000 in welfare. Almost $1,000 in welfare. And then when you file taxes, you getting back $6,000-$7,000 when you filed them Tizax. Like, I almost feel like the world that we live in sets you up to believe that you can do the bare minimum and still be successful. Like, you could just because government taxes, our taxes helps you take care of your oops babies, as Whitney Williams calls them, and
Whitney
our
Williams
taxes
was a loose baby.
Facts. But our taxes help you take care of your kids and fund your housing, and we all out here struggling. Because we not only take care of us, but we got to take care of you and your damn kids. Like, I 1,000% agree. We out here being irresponsible with our snatches and not trying to be, and then don't want to be accountable for it. We out here being irresponsible, laying it low and spreading it wide, as Tamar Braxton, Miss Mama would say. The Braxton's mother would say, Miss Evelyn,
Yes.
laying them low and spreading them wide, out here being irresponsible, and we will not take accountability for the choices that we make because our taxes pay for everything. Our taxes take care of your crumb snatchers. You ain't got to be worried about nothing because somebody else gonna do it for you. And you straight with that. Remember, tell me you remember this story. I don't know if you remember this or not.
So you just
a
gonna
black
clap your
woman
hands, my nigga?
Had
so you just gonna clap your
13
hands,
to
my
16
nigga?
kids.
My nigga.
Yes, because this pisses me off.
Look, who the fuck have all these babies? They can't afford. You wanna go night, nigga?
Man.
That's how you know. That's how you know.
Nigga.
You wanna go night, nigga?
Yo, he had like, I think it was like 13 or 16 kids, and she was living in a motel, and she was like, I got all these kids, and somebody gonna take care of them.
Are you my daddy?
I'm not. I was so pissed because guess who came to film her? The white people came to film her.
Oh, okay. Of course they did.
All them kids. And she was straight. I ain't got nowhere to stay. I ain't got this. I ain't got that. I got all these kids, and somebody gonna take care of them. Somebody need to take care of them. Like, you're not responsible for your own situation.
Wow. 15 of them.
Yeah, I don't.
That's one. Mom. Well, no, she had 8 of them at the same time. That don't count. Well, no.
Like, on that one video with that light-skinned girl some years ago, she was like, she get all this money in food stamps, welfare, child support, but, food stamps and welfare, and bitch, you sitting on camera with tattoos all over the place. Tattoos ain't cheap. These tattoos costing, it's $50 just for a consultation. Tattoos, I just wanted one letter on my finger, and that's $150 just to do that. Like, you got tattoos all over the place. You got on herringbone chains. You got gold earrings here and there. You got your hair done, your nails done, all this other type of stuff. But food stamps, welfare. This is the same question. This is the same comment I told to my ex-husband's baby mama. I said, it's interesting how you lazy, you don't want to work, you don't want to get no job, but you going to get your nails done, your hair done, and you and your new nigga going out on dates. I said, it's funny how you don't even realize that your daughter is funding your lifestyle. Your daughter take care of you because that child support that's paid to you for her, that's supposed to be money that's spent on her. So you comfortable with your daughter taking care of you. I said, interesting. I ain't spoke to her since then. Because I made the comment that said your daughter's child support check takes care of you. So your daughter in turn is taking care of you. Not the other way around. Interesting. Yeah. And you got some women out here that really believe like, well, the man is supposed to be taking care of me and the baby. No. He's supposed to take care of the baby. You are responsible for you. Well, if I ain't good, this baby ain't good. Well, he needed to come get his baby. But you don't want to do that. Right? You don't want to do that. I don't know, man. My thoughts and opinions about it is not of the modern day woman. A lot of people don't like what I have to say about it, but my feelings, my stance on it ain't gonna change. You hoes need to take accountability for what you do, and all I can do is speak from a woman's perspective. That's not to say that men aren't irresponsible, because I know a lot of irresponsible men. However, I'm not a man. Therefore, I cannot speak to who they are, what they do, what their DNA is, and all that. All I can do is speak for a woman, because I am that. Just a little, little clarification, just a little extra, so y'all won't be like, oh, Rebecca being mad. Well, you know she being bad. Oh, you know she ain't no man. She hate women. You know how they do. I'm off my soapbox, nigga.
Wow. Nipsey Hustle might have died.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter about 20 minutes ago. I just retweeted it. They say he got shot 6 times.
I just went to TMZ. They said it's unclear whether or not he died.
Nobody know yet.
Definitely shot.
Yeah, they say he was shot 6 times.
I hope
not.
Did. Cause it's awful funny how when niggas start to do something positive and turn their community around the better, gunshots mysteriously start ringing out. I am beyond upset. Seriously beyond.
No, somebody reporting that he died.
Well, TMZ reported like, oh, he's dead in the headline, but nobody actually knows for sure. The Blast says he's dead.
Yeah, dead at 33. That's sad.
Yeah, LA Times says his condition is unknown.
I'm coming home and I'm supposed to be on a social media break, but this is very, very sad news. Very sad.
I'm listening to the girl Nick at night.
I don't even know what to say. I'm at a loss for words. I really don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I guess I'll just read you guys the report. I don't know if my thing is buffering for you guys. I just in from TV that Nipsey Hustle was dead after being shot in LA.
That's sad.
Let's finish this.
And he was in front of his storefront.
Yeah. Did she say he was dead?
Yep. This is the report from TMZ.
TMZ said that his condition is unknown.
Okay, they saying law enforcement sources tell TMZ 3 people were shot in Nipsey's store. One of those people just died at the hospital. It's unclear if that person is Nipsey. We're being told that one man fled in a vehicle after the shooting. Was gunned down Sunday in Hyde Park neighborhood of Los Angeles, south of the Crenshaw area. We're told he was at his clothing store company called the Marathon Store. He opened the place back in 2017.
Okay.
I hope not.
I hope not either, but let's get back and finish this up. That's a side note.
All right.
I was talking to brother on the line, and my thoughts are that's a double-edged sword. Like black people having babies or too many babies is sort of a double-edged sword.
Mm.
And I say it like this. The thing is, we've damn near always been poor. But we've had the family dynamic that kept us together. Now, the kids are being raised by single mothers, lots of whom are ratchet bitches. That's my stance. Like, I believe it's not so much having the kids without the money, because black people have always been poor, and there's never stopped us from having kids. I think it's the fact now that these kids are being raised by single mothers, a lot of whom are on government assistance. I don't think it was that big of an issue when you had a man and a woman in the house, because the man is gonna go out and he gonna feed his family. It might be a little bit thin, but the man gonna go out, he gonna feed his family. And if the woman's able to work, she gonna do that too. So I think the lack of fathers in the household has a lot to do with it. On the other hand, yes, a lot of these females should not be having these babies that they can't afford. But again, their mother was probably ratchet, and grandma could have been ratchet, and they come from a sisterhood of single mothers. So
I know, Tariq Nasheed just said him and Nipsey Hustle was close, and he said Nipsey Hustle has just been pronounced dead.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, that confirms it. I think that some of these bitches need to be sterilized.
Okay.
Because they just haven't.
That's sterilized.
Yes. The upside is our birth rate is up, while white birth rate is in the negative. So they're actually having kids less than the number of their people dying out. So it's sort of a double-edged sword. I believe the man being in the household makes all the difference. When you have two people working together, instead of one working by herself and most likely working against her baby's father, that's when you have a problem. But I believe the family dynamic, because niggas always been poor. Hell, if you look at what's that show, Good Times? You look at Good Times, they had what, 3-4 kids, and they lived in the projects. But they had a mother and a father in the household. I think that's the key. You got to have the mother and the father in the household. And some of these gals just on that bullshit, and they not gonna be satisfied with a man or with the man without the house. And some of these bitches just want government assistance. And I think that's pretty much it, to be perfectly honest with you. So, there's a whole lot of professional baby makers out here. Dudes, too. Whole lot of professional baby makers out here. But I think it's the lack of the family dynamic that has really caused the boom, in single mother wretchedness. Damn. R.I.P. Nipsey, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't even know what to say.
It's just sad. Like, we got to get our shit together. Come on. Van Lathan posted it. Van was like, y'all can basically, in so many words, he was just like, y'all can keep playing out here. Like, ain't y'all tired of this shit already?
I just think it's mighty convenient. Dude comes off of the Victory Lap album. Fantastic album.
Yeah.
He got it.
And him and Lauren London was engaged.
Was his wifey and shit engaged. He bought a strip mall. He opened up a clothing store, man. He was out here doing big things in the community. And mysteriously, he get gunned down.
Yeah.
I don't think that was no gangbanger, nigga. I don't think that was like that. I don't think that was no gangbanger. At all. I think that was a hit. And it's a good thing that we are not live, because this is at the point where my computer will start freezing. Saying some shit like
All right.
Man. I hope the nigga reincarnate as something that's gonna eat white people. I don't know.
Not something that's gonna eat white people. What the
like
hell?
a tiger or something, nigga. You know. I'm just saying, I hope the nigga reincarnates and gets his revenge for those who killed him. Because I don't think that was just no nigga from the street.
No.
Man. But, sort of lighter news. Went to the Corey Holcomb comedy show. It was hilarious. Nigga was stupid funny. Shout out to Corey Holcomb and his opener, Angus Black. Angus Black was stupid funny as well. Shit, I even got to crack off a little joke. Because Corey was going around like, yeah, how long y'all been together? How long y'all been together? And I was sitting at the front row, right next to the stage, and Rebecca could not come due to exigent circumstances. So it was a lady sitting next to me, you know, like 2-person tables. Corey like, yeah, how long y'all been together? She like, oh, we're not together. Like, oh, we been together about an hour. I had everybody dying in that Corey. That bitch at the dollar store.
Man. Y'all stupid.
I got a damn high five from old girl the next table down. You was thinking about that one, yeah, buddy. Slap. Had a great time. I definitely got to go back. I know Sinbad's coming to town, and Aries Spears is coming to town, so I'll probably go see them by myself since nobody likes me and people decide that they want to counsel on me. But that's okay, because I don't mind doing stuff by myself. It has its perks. Slip in and out of places. You ain't got to worry about nobody. You ain't got to pay for nobody. You ain't got to wait on nobody. Because I hate waiting on folk. I hate waiting on folk. Oh, I hate waiting on folk. Because I went to the gun range. My brother was supposed to come with me. And he got sick. And when the young homie was supposed to go, don't know what happened to that nigga. He hit me up, shit, when I was eating and getting ready to leave out the gun range at the barbecue place, connected. And I was finna eat, bounce, go home. So I don't know what happened to that. Don't nobody like me. So I ended up going by myself. Not gonna be like, oh, well, I ain't got nobody to go to the gun range with. I'm just gonna stay on home. No. Went, shot, man, probably about 200 rounds. Got hungry, went upstairs, ate, left, went home. That's it, nigga. Morons, STL.com, Morons, St. Louis, Facebook, Gmail, not Facebook, Gmail, Facebook, IG, The Lover, IG is my personal page. Becky?
I'm the same. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Lady Q1502. Find me Author R. Quarles on Facebook, Twitter. I have Snapchat, but I don't use it. And be on the lookout for my new book called Call Center Chronicles.
Call Center Hoes, Volume
1. Should be almost done with that.
Yes.
So, yeah, man, I'm excited about this one. I told them yesterday, I said, I think this is going to be the book that gets me fired.
At least you'll have a
I think this is going to be the book that gets me fired.
You'll have a lawsuit on your hands. If they fire you.
I get it.
But if you don't sue them for wrongfully terminating you, you can always wait on Jesus, because you will get your revenge.
You such a jerk. You just had to throw that in there, didn't you?
Oh, we were talking about that this morning. I told the preacher, I was like, man, because he said something like basically the same thing, like ladies that he's done work for, people that he's done work for, be like, get screwed out of money. Like, you'll give a nigga like $30 to refinish your basement, and then the nigga just disappear and don't come back. And then it'd be like, you know where dude's at, but you don't want to go get your money. Oh, I'm just going to wait on the Lord. And he like, well, it's legal that you could take. He did steal money from you. oh no, I'm just gonna wait on the Lord. I said, you know, I hate people like that. I hate Christians like that. Nothing more than I hate about Christians. I'm gonna wait on the Lord.
Just wait on the Lord. He'll renew your strength.
He gonna wait. Yeah, nigga always trying to wait on somebody. Nigga always trying to wait on somebody.
I wouldn't want to get my money.
Be like Gwen Stefani, nigga. What you waiting for? So God didn't give you the ability to sue people. I mean, or our perspectives too different. Because I'm like, well, if you believe in God, and God created everything for the betterment and fulfillment of Him, then He put that lawyer there for you to utilize. I'm just saying, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm a heathen, so I don't know nothing. Yeah. Anyways, we'll catch you guys next week on the Socially Conscious Side of the Game for episode 5. Oh. Hit 50 episodes. We have to do something. I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, we'll be at 50.
We'll figure it out when we get there. We'll catch you guys next week. Peace.